Hi, my name is Dale Hammerschmidt. Today I'm doing an integrated thematic unit, as you can tell by looking up here on the weather. This unit is an all-inclusive unit because, as many of you know, you don't do a lot of class changing in the lower grade levels. I've made this one specifically for the second grade. So it's for this class, it's just supposed to be a social studies language arts. But I have built into this unit and built upon it. Most people don't see how the weather can be related to social studies, but this is what I'm here today to show you. This unit, as I present my written portion of this assignment to you, you'll see how we introduce the unit with a skit, so to speak, to gather the interest of the students. Over here, you can see I've got my TEKS. It's got science TEKS, math TEKS, language arts, as well as social study TEKS built within the unit. I'm going to show you some of the different things we've got. This is an interactive bulletin board. These are all removable and go in here to help label the water cycle and more on the science side. If we skip over here, this kind of deals with the math and a little bit of social studies side as well, is where we're going to be graphing the different types of weather within the community using a bar type graph. Down here we're going to be filling in our weather conditions on a daily basis. And here's some more explanations on how we're going to fulfill those things. In the center here, this is kind of a small bulletin board I've made in my makeshift bulletin board in my room. You'll see poems that I have up here. This is going to be my language arts as well as some of the books and stuff that we're reading. Some of the poems are real cute. Water travels in a cycle, yes it does. Water travels in a cycle, yes it does. It goes up as evaporation and forms clouds as condensation. Then comes down as precipitation, yes it does. Just some neat little poems that kind of go in and tie in with the weather unit. I'd like to real quick show you some of the books that I've chosen more so for the social studies and language arts line. This is a Weather Watch book. It's a real cute book. It's got some hands-on experiments and stuff that you can do on the science side of the book, but it'd be quite interesting for the kids to read. This one here I chose is called Texas Weather. As you can tell, it's real thick. It's not really going to be as much for the students to read, but more so for the teacher to read to prepare for different types of lessons and have factual knowledge. As you can see, the maps and stuff that are in here, that's part of your geography TEKS that you have built within the lesson. And it talks about disasters and hurricanes, tornadoes, etc. If we look here, we've got the Magic School Bus, plant seeds. Well, plants definitely take water in order to survive, and this will tie into our unit as well. Here we've got Let's Go to the Farm. Well, farm life definitely requires water and requires weather for it to be successful, not only for the crops in the fields, but for your meats and stuff, your cattle. All that can affect your prices in the economy and ties into your social study TEKS. Here we discuss, this book discusses drought and what happens to the crops and what happens to the price of meat and stuff as we go in to help tie that in. This is a cute little story here. Why Does It Rain? It's a little mouse story. It's a good one to put out for the kids to read because it's your lower level reading. Over here is my next two. One of these I would use as a centers type thing. It's a little town on the prairie. It's part of the Laura Ingalls Wilder series. Something for them to listen to. It's got CDs in here. You can put that up on the computer as a listening station and have them draw a picture about what they heard in the story and read along with the story. Here we've got a little tornado exercise, how to create a tornado in a bottle, that we can do for our science side. We've got two math sides right here. This is some subtraction clouds for them to do some simple subtraction, and it's kind of a self-graded thing. They'll take a piece of scratch paper, write their answers down, and they can check it here on the back, and it's got the TEKS and stuff associated with this activity. Here's another math activity. It's a lot of fun. I know my younger kids have enjoyed playing it. This is a little dice game that I devised with different readings on the temperature. You roll the two dice, and then you look at the temperature according to the thermometer number that you roll, and you have to add those two numbers together. So there's a lot that you can do in social studies that may not be just a historical type thing. Weather, the geography, it all ties in together with our economy and economics and geography, and I'm really, really excited to be able to present this. I'm going to be doing this project as part of my educational work at the elementary school that I'm currently working at. Thank you very much for providing an excellent class, and you have a blessed day.